want to take you back in time, if you will, to Mossy Creek, which is now present day Jefferson City, and it really has stood the test of time to become a town rich in history, and this dates back to the 1700s.
Yeah, it goes back quite a ways, that's for sure. As a matter of fact, Good Morning Tennessee's Stan Smith takes us back in time, tells us why this area was established and how it's still important to the fabric of Jefferson County. This is what's left of the bridge. This is the abutment of the bridge that's left. This dates back to the 1850s because we know that this was the way that they connected Dandridge to the railroad.
Take a walk around Jefferson City with David Needs, who serves as the historian for the town.
This kind of shows why part of it was called Mossy Creek, because you can see the vegetation that rips through it.
And in that walk, you can learn anything and everything about the Civil War battlegrounds to the first establishments around Mossy Creek.
They burned all the bridges in East Tennessee to make it harder for the Confederate Army to operate.
Originally Cherokee land, Mossy Creek was established in the late 1700s by Revolutionary War veteran Adam Peck, who received a land grant for what we know as the Lakeway.
People came and they started planting corn and even peaches back in the day, here. And so there was this idea that you could make a living.
By the mid-1800s came the biggest opportunity for growth Mossy Creek had seen yet. The railroad that extended from Chattanooga to Bristol was required to pass through, thanks to the strategic thinking of businessman John Roper Branner.
He said, but I only have one stipulation, that every time a train comes through, you need to stop. A passenger train needs to stop. And so then he built restaurants and shops, and he was already rich, but he got a lot richer.
Then to the Civil War. This land was the site of the Battle of Mossy Creek in late December of 1863, where the Union and the Confederacy had even more need to claim this area.
The battle for East Tennessee was a battle for corn and bacon, because the railroads had been destroyed for the most part. And so armies moved to where the corn and bacon was best, and so that they could survive, and then they could hope to push the other armies out.
After the Civil War, and over the course of many decades, Mossy Creek evolved into what we know now as Jefferson City, with a boom of business, growth of education, and search for quality of life.
It doesn't matter where you come from. We have a lot of kids that come in to go to Carson Newman, and a lot of people are moving into this local area. And we just want to integrate them and show them how our community works together.
I think the things that we remember in history are the stories of those that were here. We remember our stories much more so than times and dates. And so I think that that's the most important thing in preserving our history, is to tell the story of those that have been here.
Stan Smith, 6 on your side.
That was fascinating. Stan, thank you so much. We love taking a look back.
Yeah, it really is to go back in history, and there is so much history, even about, I didn't realize the Civil War and the two sides, corn and bacon, I think is what he was saying.
They went where the corn and bacon could be found.
Yeah, I think
makes sense.
That is something.